live, which is otherwise a tool that they could use offensively here. Benny's got the point in Urshak. He could possibly go for a kill into Oscar, but Serum was a bit low on mana, and now they're going to maybe look to even turn on him.
Lich on the run, does have a magic wand, can pop it, but he's going to get zapped down, and that is first blood secured.
Because Edict now has been changed to pure damage, pardon me, so it doesn't really benefit from the minus armor you get. And even still, Panda, of course, was there for the defensive rotation. Both supports, actually, from APU Kings end up rotating mid. Panda's maybe going to kill Serum here? No, okay, now
a lot more damage. Though Matthew's joining in. The problem is that Mini is in the other direction, and Mini's looking for Dark Mago. Slow stun, actually getting sidestepped there, though. Do they have the slow to the damage? It seems to be the case, and Dark Mago does fall to Mini. And
like that, who can kind of just run in, throw a stun, and make a kill happen. Especially when you play against Dark Mago, like, you know the team is going to try and enable him as they look for Oscar in the top lane.
Yeah, trying to cut his way through the trees. Weaver on the chase together with Serum. The creeps are all over the place. Roof Stomp. TP attempt. There's a Sinister Gaze, because Serum just turned level 4 as well. He's at the very edge, and in the meantime, Mini dies. Oscar is still alive, but doesn't have his Vanguard just yet, so he will eventually get taken down.
That was going to be, and he should have an item, and he does. It's a Yule Scepter ready to go. Let's see if he can get it onto Pakaz.
Gank attempt, nice stun. Chain Frost immediately, and Pakaz gets blown to smithereens. They were not able to respond in time, though the Kunkka does have his BKB. Don't really, considering Oscar's not there, they use Centaur Stampede as well. They might be able to catch a Serum, but even that, I think it's pretty risky with Mini nearby.
Yeah, they did see Ursa go in a roast. They didn't see him get bashed first time, but now they know that there's no Ursa mid, so they're going to look for a fight.
Oh, big arena, but it only catches the one. That's at least the Bane taken care of. Mini's being chased currently by Dark Mago. Mini, can they kill him off? The ghost ship comes through. That's going to be the defensive as well. And Dark Mago on the run. But there is Hans's on the Weaver, trying to be on top of the Kunkka. Wait, what? Oscar died in the pit at the same time?
Yeah, so Oscar was contesting the Roche because they knew that's going to scout him.
Hey, we can see you.
It's going to help do Roche, though.
Yeah, it does make it a little bit easier.
Mini with the tsunami.
From behind, Mini can get a nice stun go in. Are they going to even contest it? Roche is dropping. It's not the fastest Roche lineup in the world.
There's a blink now on the Mars. This is the blink reveal. Oh, cancelled.
Oh, Mini in trouble here. The arena comes out though from Sexy Fat. The complete control on Pakaz. Doesn't have a public available. Chain Frost bouncing around inside the arena. That's their domain, but Dark Mago with the BKB takes barely any damage. Oscar turns around. Matthew's still alive. He stalled the Chain Frost during that fight, by the way, and dealt a ton of damage. Now Matthew will be found out. Nowhere that he can really run, and this fight will definitely go in favor of APU Kings. And considering the Ursa is alive, he can just walk in towards the pit. But again, Pakaz is the first one to fall.
Yeah, that was really unlucky there for Thunder Awaken, and very, very well played by Thunder Awaken as they are chasing after Dark Mago. Do they have him here? I can't believe he stuck around.
Oh, no.
I like this Axe purchase, though. I think it's going to be the right choice. Dark Mago just casually walks up to the wave there. The rest of his team is fighting elsewhere, though, specifically Oscar. And now Matthew.
Catch on to Serum. Shikuchi through. In comes Sexy Fat looking for Oscar. That would be a huge turnaround kill, but Dark Mago's nearby as well, so there it connects. A lot of damage, but the stolen arena, they will still lose Oscar regardless, and maybe even Matthew if he can't run away. In comes the Weaver. Shikuchi. Mine is better. And with that, it's a 2-for-1 trade. They lost the Lich, but to be fair, who cares?
Invisibility.
Oh, there's a smoke from behind. Yeah, this is dangerous, and Matthew gets jumped immediately. Should be an easy pick off. Both the supports, not really the survivable sort. A Bane plus Rubik, and that's a nice double kill secured. And
yeah, he is. As they might even get Benny here. Perfectly timed with the Sages. Up to 3 seconds.
3 seconds? Oh no, this is terrible for Benny. It gets popped. They make sure no regen comes through. Some with the Chain Frost, but a BKB on Dark Mago. He doesn't care. The chase from Pakaz. He's going to get dragged back to the side, but the smackdown is there. Benny, a little bit unfortunate timing and perfectly planned by Thunder Awaken.
He's going for some anti-bear measures as well. You love to see it.
But they gotta be careful that they don't get flabbergasted when all of a sudden Mini does a ridiculous amount of damage.
They're just not scared of him though. They just kill him way too easy. That's the problem, right?
Dark Mago in mid, the center Stampede trying to get him out. BKB has been popped. They turn their attention. Pandamu is down for the count, and Stampede is gone.
Benny's got a blink in a second.
Oh, that lift.
He still has a blink actually.
Well, there's going to be the jump because right-click fight. There's the disarm coming through from the void. He uses his own.
And he's not going to Chrono there, of course, because Benny has Ag Scepter, and this Ag Scepter allows you to cast Enrage even when you are disabled. That includes by Fiend's Grip. That includes, of course, by Chronosphere. So there's no way they were going to get that kill. Full AC finished for Dark Mago as they wrap around here and could find Sexy Fat. Sexy Fat, though, with a BKB at the ready. He's not going to get it off for the blink.
Well, that's a perfect stun lock, and nothing he could do.
And that's huge because they are in this Roshan window. It's going to be up in 20 seconds. I think Thunder Awakening, they're going to find basically Roshan just as soon as he respawns, putting Sexy Fat in a really tough position here. We'll see if they're patient. 10 more seconds. Oh, Pakaz is out of here. He wants to farm. They're going to keep fighting. There's the buyback. They're in.
They're going to go for the fight. Oscar dragged back. Currently doesn't have a Stampede. He's very slowed. As on the run as well. Chainfrost's going to bounce out, but the BKB will keep Dark Mago at the very least alive. But Pakaz, he's going to get caught inside the arena, and that is the buyback. Definitely worth it. 80 seconds, no void, no buyback available. They're fighting in two different angles right now. The chase onto Dark Mago. He doesn't have a BKB available anymore. He's very slowly going to tickle away. Wow, Benny gets kited by everyone on the Thunder Awaken side, but Roshan just respawned and Benny is right next to it.
Yeah, this just went all in favor for APU Kings. What a buy that got from Sexy Fat. They didn't even know that Roche was up. They just had this ward on the high ground and knew it was a possibility. Of course, with the professionals memorizing these timings. This is also huge, of course, because this is second Roche, exactly what Bears love. So he's now going to have Aegis and Shard. It seems overkill at this point with, what, 3 Yule Scepters, a Nightmare, you know,
Axe
2...
done on Oscar.
Yeah. 2 Heaven
Like, they have so much to run away. Arena comes out, center Stampede, but you can't run out of the arena. That's the big downside. Chrono on the side, onto the Weaver. Only the Weaver. Buyback coming through from the Lich, and they just want to run away on the side of Thunder Awaken with a lot of kiting onto Benny. Look at how long he is being controlled. Speared all the way back. Just knock him out of the fight. Fiend's Grip onto Mini. No one in to interrupt Pandamu, and that's the big kill. Mini is down for the count and disarm on Benny. Okay, Benny is literally just being kited 24/7. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah, Benny not really getting to play Dota. There's a buyback as well up from the Weaver. Time lapse is back into the fight, and he's going to be punished for that. See you later, dead for 80 seconds. And Benny, what are you doing here, Benny? You got Aegis, but you got to run. The spear, it cancels the blink.
Oh, close. Oh, just barely managed to get the jump away.
Unless he's like 5v1, and then in which case, why am I using Chrono just for that? And instead, well, let's use Chrono for this. The big 5v5 team fight's coming now. APU Kings are going to smoke around. They might toilet bowl around them each other, though, but the supports will scout each other in the mid lane. Careful here. Dark Mago just going to run up to the cliff.
Kaz jump to the side, gets himself again. The guy jumps to the Weaver, who doesn't have a buyback, but they do manage to take down Matthew in return. Benny going for the 2 supports. Fiend's Grip, however, coming out onto the Ursa, immediately gets cancelled, and both supports on both teams are down for the count. Oscar just going to Stampede away, but he's going to get hit by the Yules himself. Stun on top, and now should be a third one down. So a 3-for-2 trade.
Look at buybacks, both cores without it, but now Benny just is going to get a courier kill, and now he has it. A smoke will break. Dark Mago looking to kick this one off.
Jump coming in, gets only 1 stun because of the BKB. Lifts up Benny on top of the high ground. Fiend's Grip onto Hanses, but there are a lot of stars being cast. No real damage coming out. Pakaz, though, is forced to pop his BKB, trying to get the backline jump. He doesn't necessarily know who he wants to target here.
Oh, and Mini's in.
With the damage, the arena does not connect whatsoever. Pandamu's going to die. Oscar surrounded for the time being. Okay, they will be able to at least find a kill. Pakaz tries to Chrono, but gets used himself, stunned, dragged. Can the Void get anything done? He's
no
going to
tree.
keep his attention onto Mini. Pakazga with the Chrono coming down. The Chain Frost in return, though, has to leap away. Dark Mago now in the Chrono of his own teammate. Pakaz on the disengage. The kiting, this faces Void so heavily. Benny going in on towards Oscar, who just fought back as well.
Pakaz is dead.
Now, Oscar's going to lose his life. Pakaz is down, and Mini is still alive through everything.
Or really aid his team with Stampede. Mars just has the superior matchup here and scales much better into the late game, specifically versus this hero. What Dark Mago? What are you doing here?
He walks up the high ground, but the lift drag back from Matthew with the shard keeps him out of the arena for the time being. They're trying to disengage. The hunt is so deep. Catch onto Panda, and the Bane will die, who of course does not have a buyback available. They're playing such dangerous Dota.
I just don't know, man. Thunder Awakened, they're completely out of buybacks now. There's still an Aegis on the Ursa. It's about halfway through now, but they're going to smoke into the triangle where they have a ward and they have scouted Prakash. He didn't get down to the low ground where he's going to meet the Abyssal Blade and he's going to meet his maker. Ooh.
That's a bit of a whiff on the leap.
Bottom out even further, even with a Lesh, they will struggle to get through the backdoor defense. So at worst, this is 2 lanes of barracks, maybe even less. Seeing what Dark Mago can get up to here,
Disarm,
which is a lot.
Torrent, Hex. He can keep him occupied for quite some time.
Love that Torrent. Love that X. No, Benny, you're staying in this one. You're getting hit by Torrent, whether you like it or not.
2 hits as well. Never mind.
Benny's like, just get me out of here. Where's my Lotus Orb, guys?
Yeah, but Mini does it a lot faster with the Diabolic Edict. It's burning right through the buildings.
No.
And the backline jump, and caught inside the arena together with Matthew, and that's a surprise they weren't ready for the ghost ship in return from Dark Mago. Time lapse onto Benny has been used, but again, the cooldowns are so minimal on those big ultis for APU King of Kings.
This is maybe Aegis? It is. That's big.
But he's going to come back alive, full and well. The control out to Oscar doesn't have the buyback either. Dark Mago
10
on the
seconds
run,
for
10
Pakaz.
seconds. Should be able to get himself back. Run, Piggy, run, run. Not much that Akunka alone can do at this point. Doesn't have necessarily the big damage. They do have the Chronosphere available. Might get a nice multi-hero Chrono. The problem is, look at where the Weaver is. He's got a blink, and he's playing miles away from any fight.
They're in full Hopium mode right now for Thunder Awaken. I mean, they really have to reach in and see what they can pull out here. They've got a Bane, they've got a Fiend's Grip, and they've got Hope, but we'll see what else they can, what else they have up their sleeves to try and put together a fight here. 30 seconds until they have Oscar back, but still with a Chronosphere, with a Silver Edge. Kaz, oh, not without a Bane.
Down for 50 seconds again. Here comes Pakaz, tries to get the break up, but the spear from Sexy Fat Pakaz gets completely locked down. So this is game for good measure, and they knock him down. Ghost Ship comes through, but he still, again, didn't have enough money for a buyback, and that should be the G to the G. And we're gonna be heading towards a game number 3.
Okay, I am so happy that APU Kings won this game because they finally proved that you can't just last pick Faceless Void and go, it'll work.